Hello and welcome everybody. Minnesota Twins baseball is back on the air and back online here on the SSN. And we have two big stories for you ahead of this game. I'm going to give you the least important story of the game here. Before we get into this one, we're going to take a look at the roster. We're going to go to Triple-A. And we're going to look at the catcher Nehemiah Rozu. Yes, you may be wondering, that is the son of Thaddeus Rozu, the third baseman for the Minnesota Twins. We have signed him and immediately put him into the Triple-A rotation. He is now playing Joe Mauer's old spot as catcher here for the Triple-A Rochester Red Wings. Look for him to be called up at some point this season, whether we need him or not. He will be in the rotation as he has a better overall than our current backup to Travis Lee, Chris Jimenez, as you see, is 69 overall. So look for him to come up into the lineup. And then the other, I guess, worst news you could say is this morning, as they were prepping for this game here, had a little bit of a problem with the Metrodome. It's just about 1:10, and at 11 a.m., or maybe a little after, 11:02, 11:03, still, one of the motors for the roof to inflate it has died. And so one of the areas of the Metrodome Teflon roof is sagging down here, so deemed it unnecessary or unable to play here. So we will go to Target Field for this game, of course being used by the Minnesota United football, or soccer, however you want to say it, if you're one of those prudents. They have had less than 2 hours to fully change it from a soccer/football environment to a baseball environment. Of course, they had to take out seats. They had to just do a whole bunch of stuff to the outside, the displays, everything. So they've had just under 2 hours. So we're going to see if they have this ready for baseball, as Jose Quintana will face Todd Schmidt. Todd Schmidt, of course, 0-1 with a 5.52 ERA. Jose Quintana comes into the game 1-1, 6.17 ERA. Both teams are 5-5. Chicago White Sox lead the series, and because of that, travel restrictions, I'm not going to be able to make down to the game here, as we turn it over to Matt Vasgersian and his team. Take it away.
Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Todd Schmidt, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last outing he got tagged with a loss, and he gave up 5 earned runs, something that he was not proud of and was not happy about. Let's see how he responds if he throws the ball in the corner or if he continues to challenge hitters in this game.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 42.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had exactly 100 RBIs, and if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Melky Cabrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Called strike at the knees. evens the count at 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
To 2-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And another foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
This is a great 8-pitch at bat. 8 pitches. He saw a lot of pitches. He fouled a couple off, but he stayed within himself. And finally, when he got a pitch he could handle, he didn't miss it. Got the base hit.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
The designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Brett Laurie. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late.
Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it. Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys.
And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Into the box now, Carlos Sanchez. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 3 runs already home here. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez is there, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. And the White Sox are out in front, 3-0. Jose Quintana is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he had the strikeout stuff working. He got 10 strikeouts. It was fun to watch. He pitched deep in the game. Hopefully he'll give us another one of those performances in this game.
Stepping into the box, Luis Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Luis Gonzalez.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
We're looking at one hot ball club right now. They're playing well coming into the game, and now here we are in the bottom of the first inning, and they've already got a 3-0 lead. This team is on a roll. They're doing everything right.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Jesse Peterson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a drive out to left center field. Gonzalez is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in now, number 42, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 1-0. And he pops him up back behind second base. Sanchez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Number 42 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a high pop-up. Frazier is there for it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, catcher Travis Lee.
Stepping up now, Travis Lee. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Quintana sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. And the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Peterson fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box, Jose Abreu. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Number 42 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The White Sox lead this one 3-1. Into the box now, Justin Lewis, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Lewis.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him.
Line drive to center field. Borges is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, he's matured now to a major league all-star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
So stepping in, number 42. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to Sanchez. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8th, third baseman, number 42.
So striding forward now, number 42 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down goes. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the 3rd inning to get underway from Target Field. Striding in once again, Todd Frazier. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April.
Brett Lawrie.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Lawrie, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Stepping into the box, number 42, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Left side. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight through the at bat the whole way, and that's what he did right there.
Luis Gonzalez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Jesse Peterson as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Ready with the 0-2. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 42. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 42.
Coming to the plate now, number 42. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Quintana sets. Here it is on 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. 0-2 now. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting, left fielder,
Melky Cabrera.
More here would be huge.
Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Comes set with the 0-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball,
but for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Center fielder, Peter Borges.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Phil Hughes is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Phil Hughes.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Swinging a soft liner, a dive, and he knocks it down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, make it 5-1. Hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. Looped out towards short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Twins 1. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're down 5-1. Foul ball. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. In to score the runner from second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 7-1.
Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Lewis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The White Sox lead it 7-1. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, catcher Kevin Smith.
In the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in for the second out.
0-2, you're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on top 7-1. Leading off the inning, number 42. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder.
Pitch on the way.
Number 42.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Borges is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 42.
Now batting, number 42. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Abreu is over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher Travis
Stepping
Lee.
up to the plate, Travis Lee. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
7-1 the final today. The Palehose brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Jose Quintana earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 7 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail
And
trains
hello
of the
and
Hiawatha
welcome
line in Central
back up here to the
Corridor are
broadcast booth.
available
Randy
at the Target
Replay
Field
here to
station
recap
located
this.
beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
Well, there's many words for it, but I'm going to use disappointing output here by your Minnesota Twins. We scored 1 run in the game, came in the first inning, as Luis Gonzalez crosses the plate after Jesse Peterson's hit, I do believe. Anyway, I mean, you could blame it on this circumstance today, you know, the motor not blowing on the Metrodome roof, having to travel almost all the way across the downtown area in the heart of traffic down here in downtown Minneapolis. I mean, you had less than 2 hours to prepare for an outdoor game. You're used to indoor baseball at this point. You could blame that. I don't know. But Jesse Peterson was the player of the game for the Minnesota Twins. He was 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI of Luis Gonzalez. Paul Fritchie, 2 for 3. Haven't seen him in a couple games. Good to see him back in the lineup. Luis Gonzalez, 1 for 4. Keith Ryberg, a guy we have not seen for more than 2 games, I do believe. 1 for 3 as Luis Gonzalez scores our only run in the game. You can't ask much more. But the pitching, definitely struggling here in the last couple games, as Todd Schmidt is your loser. He pitched 4 2/3 innings, allowed 9 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, no walks, 6 strikeouts. And hey, we kind of broke a string here, as Todd Frazier did not hit a home run. He had a very, very good day, though, going at least 2 for 5 on us. As game recap, box score, here we go. Frazier, yeah, 2 for 5. With 1 RBI, he scored a run, struck out twice, though, so that's pretty good to see. No home runs in the game. RBIs, Frazier got 1, Garcia got 1, Laurie got 3, Sanchez got 1, and Burrows got 1. And for your Minnesota Twins, the RBIs, just Peterson with an RBI of Luis Gonzalez. Jesse Peterson got a double, and we're going to get you back to the main screen where we can hopefully preview next week as a win. We'll see you in just a moment. And hello and welcome back to the main screen. Chicago White Sox now leads this 3-game series 2-1. Or 2-0, sorry. I wish it was 2-1. Carlos Rodon will be our next pitcher we face. He is a left-hander. 4.50 ERA, 0 for 2 thus far. And Nathan Reichert with a 1-for-1 record. 1-and-1 record, sorry. 3.77 ERA, as we are now 5-6 on the season. The White Sox are now 6-5. So we take a look at the calendar. We wrap up with this White Sox series, an MLB Primetime Network, or MLB Network Primetime, however you want to look at it, tomorrow, and then starts the 4-game Cleveland stance, and then Detroit. Then we are in Texas and Kansas City to round out the early month of baseball. 16 games in a row here without a break. So lots of flipping of lineups and in and out of people. But Nathan Reichert, 13 strikeouts, 14 1/3 innings pitched. You can see Carlos Rodon, 0 for 2, 10 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts. So in the last 2 games, we have scored 2 runs, and our opponents have scored 10, being outscored 2-10 in the last couple games. As we wrap up this Chicago White Sox series tomorrow, we hope that we can get at least 1 game out of this series. But just receiving word here from the broadcast booth here at the Metrodome. I've stayed here and helped a couple of stadium workers here with anything I can. They had to take a scissor lift. Well, first we had to deflate the entire stadium, which is always a big fiasco production. Take the speakers off of the area that was not inflating properly, reflate it, and then work on the motor there. Very, very long process. We wanted to make sure that without the weight of the speakers on that section just off of first base, by the way, it would withhold. It did. We put the speakers on. We reflated it or inflated it, however you want to look at it, and it is back to functioning properly. So look to be back at the Metrodome here. And I just want to take a moment to congratulate the grounds crew there at Target Field, turning that over so quickly. Like I said, just under 2 hours to turn it from complete 180 from soccer to baseball. So thank you everything for that. Now as we look at our AAA affiliate, let's take a look at the roster here. If we look at stats, see if Nehemiah Rozu has had a game yet. There we go. Okay, so he has had one game. He was 0 for 3, scored a run though. Okay, 0 for 3, but he had 2 walks. Very, very good. Put out 7. All right, so he was 0 for 3, but he had 2 walks here. And scored a run, so Nehemiah Rozu getting his feet wet here in the AAA roster there, getting his feet wet and getting ready to come up to the Major League level at some point this season. Be on the lookout, it's coming. And once again, we're going to get you back in the swing of things as the Chicago White Sox beat the Minnesota Twins to the tune of 7-1. The Minnesota Twins fall to 5-6 on the season as we get ready to end this series tomorrow. This has been Randy Replay. I'll see you in the next one.